Good morning, everyone. I don't know who's here right now, but it's a few minutes to 8 o'clock, and you know that this meditation and self-inquiry time is going to start in just a few minutes. It's 7:56 on my clock, so we've got about 4 minutes. And so you can see my yoga mat back here, or back here somewhere, and so you know where I'm doing yoga regularly, and you know where I'm doing my meditation regularly. So in this, today I'm going to be talking about loving kindness. So again, I will wait till 8 o'clock, and if anyone does join, let me know you're here. And if not, you know I'll be starting at 8 a.m. In the meantime, I will talk to you about the fact that loving kindness is such an important aspect. And I think those two words, loving kindness, are pretty self explanatory. It's a big, big statement to make, right? Loving kindness. So, in a loving kindness, the intention would be a kindness that is without any condition, right? That's the loving energy behind it. That it's not because you're receiving or because you're doing it, you expect something. It's just an awareness of this energy. And I suspect that all of us have felt loving kindness in some experiences. Today, I'm going to make sure that we focus on this energy because it's just a beautiful experience. And again, all of us have experienced loving kindness in some ways. And some people would say that, "Oh, I wish I experienced loving kindness. I don't. I give it." A lot of people will be very clear about they're able to give loving kindness, but do not feel that they are receiving it. So I thought I would also bring people's attention when people hear this video again. This will hopefully be recorded, so you will hear this. But if we think about the air that we're breathing, I mean, that's loving kindness from the universe to us, right? That we need air to survive. If we think about food, whatever food you're having, little or lot, recognizing that this is keeping us alive, right? And then life itself is this loving kindness energy that, wow, how is it that I can eat all the wrong foods and I'm still alive, right? Or someone can eat all the right foods and feel like, oh, I'm not so strong. But if I eat these better foods, these are more right for me, right? So that sort of idea. So recognizing ourselves and our own personal needs, but also recognizing that we're feeding ourselves with loving kindness, with our thoughts, with our words, and with our actions. So there's so many experiences of loving kindness that each of us has every single day. And it's nice to be aware of them and start getting some of the benefits of that awareness. Today, I'm going to be combining a couple of different aspects in this meditation. I'm going to work through the chakra system basically just to keep our focus on what we can gain from these areas in terms of awareness, right? But because I've spoken about the chakras, I won't explain in detail what they're about. You can again go back through the previous meditations on the weekends and see what I have discussed about those. But I will be using the same sort of concepts. And we're going to tie it into loving kindness, receiving as we're breathing in, and breathing out loving kindness as we're breathing out. So I'm hoping that you're understanding how powerful just having an intention of loving kindness, both in receiving and giving, is fabulous and is helping ourselves and the world around us. So it's 8 o'clock, it's 8 a.m. And you know, I love to start on time. And thank goodness today, I think I am live at the right time. And if anyone is watching this later today, I'm happy you're joining us whenever you do. And if you're watching right now, then fantastic. I'm going to be starting with this loving kindness meditation. And again, I'm going to be using these ideas of the chakras. I'm going to work up from the root to the crown, and we'll focus on the idea of loving kindness. And if you ever look up loving kindness meditations, you'll find that there are a few things that one can say to share loving kindness and to receive it and to give it. And often the different ideas are about receiving from somewhere that you know that you easily receive loving kindness from. So you might think about a person that you know just showers you with love. Or you might think of someone that you feel like you can shower with love. So that might be the focus of attention to begin with. Then we want to make sure that we're always including the self, ourselves, that we're giving this loving kindness from our own system. So we're also receiving. So that awareness. So again, whether it's from a person that we love that we know that we're receiving, or whether it's from ourselves, it is this receiving of this energy too. And then there's this idea of thinking about a person that is neutral, that we don't have any particular opinion. I don't really love this person, don't really not like this person. There's no real opinion. They're just neutral. So you can think of, someone that you run into at the bank or see regularly there, or at the grocery store, or anywhere that you just see regularly. You don't think really highly, you don't think not highly. It's just a neutral person that you see regularly. So that would be an area to focus on. And then you would want to think about someone perhaps that you don't feel very good about. And you want to be able to share this loving kindness into that person's energy too, to shape that energy that is affecting you. And then finally, you want to be able to give loving kindness to the world at large. So it's just in general to put out this energy and recognizing that we're receiving energy from places that we don't know regularly too. So I want to combine all of this in today's meditation with the idea of the words I am. And I am is a very powerful statement. It's got too much to talk about right now, but maybe I'll talk about it in the self-inquiry time. But right now, let's start with this meditation, and let's start with 3 deep cleansing breaths first. So here we go. I hope you're sitting comfortably or lying down comfortably, whichever is better for you. And let's put our hands together and take a deep breath in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Excellent. Now you can either leave your eyes open or you can close your eyes and sit comfortably or lie down comfortably. Be at ease, and let's think about the root chakra. I am receiving energy from the earth and the world around me, and I am giving back the same loving kindness that the earth gives to me. I breathe in loving kindness, and I breathe out loving kindness. Then we come up to the sacral chakra, and remember, this is about nurturing. So I breathe in loving kindness that nurtures me. And I breathe out loving kindness that nurtures me and the world. Remember, it's still nurturing ourselves when we're giving it to the world too, right? Let's take another deep breath for the solar plexus. I breathe in loving kindness. It guides my actions. I breathe out loving kindness. My actions are loving and kind. Let's come up to the heart chakra and let's breathe in. I breathe in love and breathe out. I breathe out love with loving kindness. Let's come up to the throat chakra and let's breathe in. I breathe in kind words and breathe out. I breathe out kind words. Let's come up to the third eye and breathe in kind, loving thoughts. Breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're breathing out kind and loving thoughts. Now we're going to come to the crown chakra. I'm breathing in loving kindness from the universe above me. I'm breathing out loving kindness to the universe around me. Now we've done all of those. I want you to come back to the root chakra. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Breathe in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Now, here, I want you to focus on that I am statements. So, I want you to just focus on loving kindness and I am receiving. This is going to be from someone that you know showers you with loving kindness. This could be a person, this could be a pet, this could be the food that you eat, this could be the air that you breathe, this could be the sun that you see on waking. Any of those things, I want you to receive that loving kindness with your breaths in and push out the same energy of that loving kindness into the world around us. So let's take 3 deep breaths. I am receiving, I am giving. Okay? Breathe in and out. Receiving on breathing in, breathe in. Giving on breathing out. And breathe in and breathe out. Good. Now you're going to think about that neutral person, and we're going to breathe in loving kindness from the universe. Breathe out loving kindness to that neutral person. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Now come back to yourself and recognize you are receiving energy of loving kindness from the universe. You're breathing that in, sharing that with the universe too. Okay, breathe in, receiving, and breathe out. Giving. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, I am receiving. And breathe out, I am giving. Excellent. Now you want to think of someone that is not so easy for you, that doesn't feel so warm and fuzzy, but you want to breathe in loving kindness from the universe and breathe it out to that person. Okay? So I am receiving, I am giving. Okay? Breathe in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Now let's think about the world. The world is going through so many things with the pandemic, but also through lots of individual experiences. Let's breathe in loving kindness from the universe and share it with the world around us. Breathe in, I am breathing in loving kindness. Breathe in, breathe out. I am sharing loving kindness. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And let's come back to ourselves to recognize that we are receiving this loving kindness from the universe, either from people that we know, people that we don't know, animals, pets, energies that we know and do not know. Let's breathe in that loving kindness and breathe out the same loving kindness to those that are sending to us with our conscious or not conscious awareness. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Excellent. I would love for you to know that in loving kindness meditations, if you were doing a longer session, and I would certainly encourage that most of the time we do, this is a short glimpse of meditation that can be done about loving kindness. But these are the areas that are often touched on. So even with I am statements, I am safe, I am healthy, I am happy, I am living with ease. I am safe. I am healthy. I am happy. I am living with ease. And when we're sharing it with others, so when we're thinking about a neutral person, I am wishing you safety. I am wishing you health. I am wishing you happiness. I am wishing you life with ease, right? So, again, for the neutral person, for the person that you love, for people that you don't know, for the people that you do not uh, enjoy the energy from, all of that, I am able to send this from me because I am receiving from unknown sources. I am filled with this. I am able to share it, right? So, this is that awareness that we are. You do not need to know where the energies are coming from, but they are coming to you. And you are always able to share these. And I am statements are extremely powerful. I am statements are also linked with the word om, which a lot of people will use om in meditations. And I am statements are also linked with God. So just so you know that whether you're looking at it from a secular perspective, whether you're looking at it from a non-dual perspective, there is this connection with something higher when we are using those terms. So I would love that for all of us. Today, I would love for us to finish with 3 breaths, thinking about these 4 statements. Again, I am safe, I am healthy, I am happy, and I am living in ease. So let's take a deep breath in, put our hands together. Take a deep breath in with these ideas in your mind, okay? Take a breath and out. I am safe. Breathe in and out. I am healthy. Breathe in and out. I am happy. Breathe in and out. I am living with ease. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me for this quick meditation this morning. I know it's 8:15 right now. Just got through that in just the right time. Now it's time for a little bit of self-inquiry. So I would love today to focus on this idea of loving kindness. And this is a good time to reflect on both the I am and the loving kindness. So, oftentimes, when we're thinking about I am statements, how powerful do we feel? Because they are very powerful words. But I am connected with something higher than me. I am living because of that connection is a really important area for us to reflect on, to inquire who is the I that is connected, right? So, this idea of I'm just this little person of just, trying to do my little bit. And I am in this human form, I really am. But the more connected we are with something higher, the more power we have. So, do you know, even when I leave it in the hands of God or leave it in the hands of the universe, I am connected to have a sense of power of that is being heard. Now, a lot of my clients will talk about they know someone in their family who's really powerful. When they pray for them, they just know that something really great is going to happen because, their mom is praying for them. And I can tell you that I have this experience too. I know that my mom's prayers are very powerful. I know that there is a true heartfelt experience behind that. And you might have someone in your family or friend circle that you know that when they're wishing you well, you really feel it. Well, imagine the power that's coming from a higher source. Now, a lot of people will say it's because, they're religious or they've got faith, they've got a strong faith. That's what helps them. And it's true. This faith in understanding that we do have our own connections with something higher and something beyond us that comes through us to help us when there is that strong intention and desire, I'll say, to connect with something bigger than us, right? So that is a humility in us, right? It's not the average human mind thinking of I got to do this so that I can get that. And that can happen too, in my opinion. That is also happening because of some help from some other energies that we don't see. But oftentimes the human mind likes to think it's because I did this that happened. And it's true. You did this was your action, or you said this, that was your action. You thought this, and it was your wish. And all of those things resulted in something good. Or sometimes you have wished something not so good, or said something not so good, or done something not so good. And you see the results of that too, right? So we would call that, the law of karma, right? That's one way to look at it. And it's again, and we all know that there's this cause and effect that happens in our human life experiences. There's also things that kind of happen without what seems like, all the right steps for it to happen. So I wanted this to happen. I know it was somewhere in the back of my mind. And somehow this happened. I didn't even really try. I didn't actually do anything. I was just thinking about it a lot. Right. So that sort of idea. And this is a very good way to direct our energy. Now, loving kindness. How are you in terms of thinking of loving kindness? Are you releasing it from your own system? Are you consciously aware of whether you really wish well for people? And, it is very easy to wish well for people who we feel are wishing well for us. It's less easy, you might have found even in this sort of contemplation as we're working through this loving kindness for someone that you're not feeling such warm, fuzzy feelings from, to send them warm, fuzzy, so loving kindness can be not so easy for some people. How easy was it for you? Because that's a really good awareness of who you in this human form is. Now, that is not really you connected to your highest self, right? Because if you think of God or the universe, there's no real biases, right? It's not like, okay, little person, because you did this, I'm going to do this for you. There's this awareness that, wow, every day we're able to breathe, right? It's just given lovingly, kindly to us. And we take it, right? It's like I didn't have to do anything. I just woke up and recognized I was breathing, right? So that sort of idea. Or I breathe through the night. And only when there's some unease with that do we actually look at, oh, can I get help? I need help with my breathing, right? Yet the air is there. We might need some help with our lung function, our breathing apparatus, our own tools to work from. Yet the air is there, right? Thankfully, that it is provided by the universe for us to be enjoying and living with. But if we think about loving kindness in general from us, are we able to think kind and loving thoughts towards people that even we love? Because, to take the time to do that takes some intention to do so, right? Oftentimes we will take the people that we love, truly love, and those that truly love us kind of for granted. They're here. And yeah, of course I love them, but are you actually paying mindful attention to how much love you are sending from your thoughts, your words, or your actions? Then how about the neutral people? The neutral people, it could be the person that you see at the grocery store regularly. Do they matter? They do matter, right? So today's loving kindness meditation kind of brought that to your awareness, right? Maybe you have great conversations with them as you're getting your credit card out to pay your bill. Maybe when you're asking for your bag, they're extra special, they give you extra bags, whatever it is. There is something that it's neutral. I mean, and you might be happy for a moment, or you might feel like, oh, they're just doing their job, right? You're neutral about them, but sending that loving kindness to people that we're neutral about is also really special and powerful. Then there's the whole world at large. And so many people go into the human mind thinking of, oh, I see all this suffering, but how could I help them? I can't afford to help them. I can't go there to help them. Your thoughts help them. Your loving kindness intentions help them. So putting that energy out, and I work with energy work. So I am very aware of the power of that energy. Now, the goal is just to send that energy. However, it's supposed to be received by the other side is not in your control or your hands, right? All you need to know is it makes a difference. It makes a good difference to do this. This is my conscious intention to send good energy out from me, a loving kindness energy. I'm receiving loving kindness. So, this is all about appreciation, right? So, when we're breathing in loving kindness and recognizing that we are getting this, that's a very important step of appreciation. And many of you might have heard of the value of gratitude and appreciation. And how many of us are spending that time with having that loving kindness, gratitude, and appreciation for the things around us? There is a message that's sent. I know it's from a quotation that Thich Nhat Hanh had expressed, and it's about walking this earth as if we're kissing the earth with our feet. And I love that message. And so often when I'm walking through the forest and sometimes just walking to my car, I'm thinking about this idea of this is the energy I'm giving back to the earth that's supporting me. Oh, I just find it so meaningful that it's so touching to literally touching touching the ground, right? We're kissing the ground that is supporting our foundation, right? So this awareness, and remember that it's from the earth that we're also getting our food. It's from the earth that we're getting some stability. It's from the earth that we're getting this life experience, right? And we're seeing the life experience of everything that we love. So whether it's people, whether it's pets, whether it's plants, whether it's flowers, whatever it is, it's all being nurtured by the earth, right? So having that mindful awareness of appreciation and gratitude for it is huge. So this is one thing. There was in naturopathic medicine, there's this concept of the barefoot doctor, and this whole idea of being barefoot on grass or the earth and connecting with the earth's energies to come right through our skin was a practice that was really strongly recommended. And even today, there are people who are doing this, which is so beautiful. As in our connection with the earth, there's nothing that separates us, right? It doesn't have to be socks, it doesn't have to be shoes. It's here we are grounding with the earth. Of course, as our weather is changing, I don't necessarily recommend that in frosty weather, although some people are quite comfortable in doing this in any weather. And the intention of connecting with the earth, of truly being connected with the earth. People can sit on the earth and feel the same intention. And it's with this appreciation and gratitude, right? Of recognizing the strength that also comes from this strong earth. So, this awareness. And then this whole giving back, right? This recognition that all of us are receiving this energy from sources that we know and sources that we do not know. And then to be able to give that back. Sometimes I had a friend visit me just yesterday, and we had the best time laughing and joking and also connecting at a very deep level. And it's such a beautiful feeling, right? When you have these friendships that you can truly connect with and you feel the loving kindness emanating from them, and they're likely feeling it emanating from you. And it's such a beautiful awareness of that give and take, right? Give and take. So you're receiving and you're giving. And in those situations, it's very easy to be really aware of I am receiving or I am giving. And yet there's no real feeling like there's any effort in it, right? It's just happening so naturally. It's just someone that you're really connecting well with. And you'll feel this with anyone that is sharing loving energy with you. But in some of the closest relationships we have, we do often take those things for granted. So I should call this person, it came to mind, but I didn't. And sometimes people are like, this person has come to mind and I'm going to call them. And those connections are based on such a pure, loving kindness energy. And to recognize that if you're the person who is calling, or if you are the person who is texting these days, you're sending an email, or you're just thinking, all of them are equally powerful. And recognizing that, wow, what a nice feeling it feels to have someone to send this loving kindness to. Because a lot of people get into, "Oh, what about me?" And we're all getting loving kindness. I have to tell you, I know this to be true from the energy work that I do. And you probably, if you really search within, you will recognize that this is coming to you too. And having that appreciation of, I know I have enough. And I know I can give this too. When we hold back on these sorts of energies of loving kindness, of, well, I just don't feel so good today. So I don't want to really spend time. It seems like such an effort to, make time to think something positive about someone, or wish someone something positive. And you have to listen to yourself if you're saying that, right? I'm too tired to send loving kindness. Why? Do you think that it'll take a long time? Do you think that you have to cover the whole world? And we just did, right? We just covered the whole world in a minute with the intention of saying, I am thinking about the world and sharing loving kindness with it. I remember in one of the meditations that I had done, I focused on this idea of, yeah, a loving, compassionate energy blanketing the world. And it was so interesting that I could see, even in that meditation, the image that I got was that there was this blanket of energy around the world, and there was still a little piece that I couldn't cover. It was, even though I had an intention, I want to cover the whole world. And it's because my mind is feeling of the limitations of, oh, I can't cover the entire world. There's way too much. This is a really big blanket, but I can't cover. That limitation comes from my own mind. It's not the energy that I am connected with. I am connected with this incredibly vast, infinite energy that can spread loving kindness over the entire world. Nothing is missed. And this is what I love coming to the awareness of with I am statements. I am bigger, more complete. I am infinite from that highest space. It's only from the human level space that we feel limited, or we feel unable to do as much as we'd like. We are able to come back to the I am statements, recognize you have much more power within you, coming through you because of something around us and through us, that we just have to set that conscious intention to focus on and share with ourselves and the world. I am thrilled that you've joined me today. I can see that it's 8:29 right now, so I want to make sure that I finish on time for anyone who has to get going at 8:30. I myself need to finish at 8:30. So I wish you a fantastic day ahead. I hope that you know that loving kindness is pouring to you. Even in our sessions together, I hope you're feeling my energy to you, because I am feeling loving kindness and I am receiving it from energies around, whether it's from you looking at me and sharing it with me right now, or whether it's from the universe that is providing it before you even arrive at today. I wish you a fantastic day ahead. I hope you remember the I am statements and how much power is flowing through each of us. I am thrilled that you joined me, and I'm wishing you a fabulous day ahead. Namaste, everyone.